Hey guys, Logan here. Great to be with you for another video today. And I've got a fun little video for you today because we want to talk about launching your business. We want to skyrocket this thing, right? And we want to show you how to find your first 10 customers in your first 10 days. Because we want excitement, we want growth, we want fun, okay? We want energy, we want results, and we want you to know that you are in the right place. Now, network marketing, this is a long-term thing, right? This is about long-term wealth creation. This is about financial freedom. This is about having that vision. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon, right? But we do need to have the urgency. We need to get out of those blocks. If you don't get out of the blocks at the start of a marathon and get out in front of the crowd, you get eaten up by the crowd. You get swallowed up by the crowd. So we want to get ourselves up out of the crowd. We want to get up, get moving, and our mentors and our leaders and the corporate and all that are going to see us and they're going to be like, whoa, man, who is this guy? Who is this girl? Like, they are just crushing it because they are launching their business and they've got that excitement. And the other thing that a good fast launch does, like energy, momentum, all those things, but when you have results, you have validation. And when you have results, the negativity and the doubters seem to disappear. Okay, and that's going to be for your own belief and your own validation. Maybe your negative partner or spouse might be a bit, unsure about things, okay? And they're not really supporting you. Or you've got friends in your warm network who are a bit negative and they're kind of, oh, you've joined one of those things. When you get results, that negativity seems to disappear. One of the biggest things I've noticed is that the negative Nancy's, like the doubters, the haters, they were very loud in that first year for us. And we definitely didn't launch our business because we didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to do it, right? Like, we were very slow out of the blocks at the start. And so there was a lot of negativity and doubters around us. But the more success we had, the more time we spent on stage, the more we started to travel, the less we had to work, the more freedom we had in our life, the quieter those doubters got. And a lot of those doubters actually became our biggest fans because haters are often confused with admirers, right? But anyway, let's get to this. Now, we're going to need three things. We need three things to launch our business. Now, you can relaunch your business with this. If you've been going for 6 months, 6 years, 60 years, it doesn't matter. You can relaunch your business. Or if you're on day 0, you're on day 1, and you're ready to do this, here's the first thing we need. The first thing we need is an offer, okay? And basically, an offer is X without Y. Okay? Excuse my handwriting, I've got a medical background, okay? We all get shocking handwriting. But X without Y is an offer. Okay, so often we lead with our products, but we know that people don't buy products. People buy solutions to pain and problems that they have. Okay? Like the example, the general example, you don't buy a bed, you buy a good night's sleep. Right? You don't go, you know what, I need to upgrade the springs in my mattress. You're like, man, I'm waking up with a sore back and I'm waking up tired and cranky. So you're not buying springs or foam or anything like that. You're buying a good night's sleep, okay? And you're buying a good night's sleep so that you wake up and you don't argue with your spouse or yell at the kids or get in trouble at work because you're falling asleep at your desk. That's what you're buying. So when we have an offer, we're not going to go to someone and say, oh man, I've got this amazing skincare product. I've got this amazing little pill to help your energy. I've got this amazing weight loss product and we've got this scientist behind us saying it's the best thing ever. Or I've got this business model that you need to look at. I've got this service that you need to look at. I've got a way to take that out of your life. We're not leading with a product. We're going to lead with an offer. So if you're in skincare, you could be saying something like, you know what? I found a way to look 5 years younger without needles. I found a way to look $1 million without the expense, okay? If you're in energy and performance, I found a way to have more energy without having to go to the gym. Or I found a way to have 8 hours sleep without needing sleeping tablets or something like that. If you're in weight loss, I found a way to lose weight without exercise. I found a way to lose weight without giving up chocolate, because we've got this little chocolate thing that you eat and lose weight, right? What is that offer? Because this is what people want. They want a solution to their problem and they want to get that solution without giving up something. So lots of people want to lose weight but they don't want to exercise. They don't want to get out of bed in the morning. Well, lots of people want, more sleep. They want to do it naturally, or they want to do it without having to rely on caffeine throughout the day and stuff like that. So what we want to do is we want to have a product solution, not a product, but a product solution that will give them a result that they want without having to sacrifice, without having to give up something else. So again, if you're going to lead with your business opportunity, you're more business orientated with your service or just your own mindset, you know what? I found a way to make more money without overtime. Found a way to have more time with the kids without a pay cut. Worked out how to have more holidays without like jeopardizing the family budget. Whatever it is, okay? However you want to frame it, this is up to you. But you need to look at your product, the industry you're in, what are you holding in your hand, what's that magic product? People don't need to know about the specific ingredient that the scientist says he's never seen before and it's the most amazing molecule ever in the history of the world. People don't care about that. If people cared about what they put in their mouth, they wouldn't smoke, they wouldn't go to fast food, they wouldn't do anything like that. But we do, right? Why do we go to fast food? We know it's unhealthy, we know it's gonna kill us, but we get food without having to prepare it. We get food without effort. We get crappy food, but without expense of good food, right? So what if you could show someone how to have, healthy food without the budget? How to lose weight without giving up your Sunday burger, something like that, right? But you need the offer. The very first thing, you will not get anyone to buy your product. They will buy your offer. They will buy the solution that you provide to their life. Second thing then is you need your list. Who are you going to talk to? Who do you know? Who do you know who's interested in gaining X without Y? Who do you know who's always interested in having more money but doesn't want to have an extra job or a second income, a second job I should say. They want a second income. Who do you know who's interested in losing weight and doesn't like exercise? Who do you know who's always spending so much money and time on their skin but it's not really looking different? And they'd love to know how to look 5 years younger without spending $5,000. Who do you know who would be interested in these things? Because we're going to need to talk to this list. We're going to need to reach out to people. Now, social media offers us this amazing thing. Social media offers us this leverage where we can go out and have a lot of these conversations. Because statistically, people are going to say, around 9 out of 10 people are going to say no. So that means 1 out of 10 people will say yes, right? Crude figures. But let's just play with that. If 9 out of 10 people say no, we want to find 10 customers in 10 days. We need to have 10 conversations a day so we can find the one person that's ready. Simple maths. Now I'm going to show you a way to make that a bit more successful too. But simple maths, we need to send 10 offers a day. So pre-game, day 0, we're going to write our offer and our list, and we need 100 people on that list. Now that may sound a lot, but it's not. I guarantee you've got more than 100 Facebook friends. I guarantee you've got more than 100 people in your phone list. Guarantee if you got married tomorrow, more than 100 people I'd love to have more than 100 people when you actually start writing it down. The process of writing the list, you will jog your memory. And then we're just going to divide it up into who would be hot, who is a hot prospect for would love to know how to X without Y, because they're always complaining about X. Who's always complaining about their energy, who's always complaining about their sleep, who's always complaining about not having enough money, who's always complaining about never having holidays, who's always complaining about looking frumpy or looking old or looking grey or something like that. And then who knows people who are always complaining about that. Because the third and final thing is we need a direct and indirect ask. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach out, we're going to write out our list, we're going to jog our memory, we're going to think of all the people who are interested in X without Y, and we're going to send 10 messages a day. That's 3 at breakfast, 4 at lunch, and 3 at dinner. Okay? We're going to send 10 messages a day, and we're going to reach out either directly and say, hey John, I know you're always interested in losing weight and you don't really like to exercise. Well, I've found a way to lose weight without exercise. Just curious if you would be interested. No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. And those lines are important. Hey John, I know you're interested in having more money without having to take on a second job. I know you're interested in having more holidays with the kids without the huge expense. I've found a way to have 5-star holidays without the 5-star expense. Just curious if you would be interested in learning. No worries if not, but I just thought I would ask. That is your direct approach. You're directly reaching out to someone saying, hey, I've thought of you because I know that you're always interested in skincare. I know that you're always interested in like ways to like improve your skin or better stuff to put on or using fewer chemicals in your house without like having to worry about the house not being clean enough, okay? And I've just started working with a company, or I've just found a way to make sure that we have a beautiful clean house without the chemicals. Wondering if you'd like some more information. No worries if not, just thought I'd ask, okay? That is your direct approach. So these are the people out of your list who you know are hot. You know that like, oh yeah, man, that like Claire, she's always looking for like ways to clean the house without chemicals. And I've found a way to clean the house without chemicals. So I'm gonna reach out to Claire. But I'm also gonna give her the out. No worries if not, just thought I'd ask, okay? The indirect ask is what we're gonna do is this is if we're chickenless. Okay, we're like, oh, I taught this person, but I'm a little bit chicken about talking to them. I'm not quite sure exactly if they're gonna kind of say yes or no, or maybe they'll like hate on me, maybe they'll like eat my head off if I say these things. Now, this is where we actually skew those numbers a little bit. So just before I go into the indirect ask, when we say we need to have 100 people on our list to get our 10 customers, the indirect ask is when we start tapping into other people's networks. Now, you can also do this after with your direct ask people. If they say no, then we can do a direct ask. So an indirect ask, sorry. So an indirect ask is then saying, look, I'm gonna reach out to Bob. Now Bob can be a little bit skeptical. So I'm gonna say, hey Bob, I know this wouldn't interest you, but I'm working with some friends and we're helping people lose weight without giving up chocolate. Just curious if you know of anyone who could be interested and would be happy to send them my number. No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. Now what you're doing is a few things. You are saying right from the start, you know what Bob, I know that you're a bit of a negative old bloke, okay? I'm gonna use a different word there for a second. I know that you're a bit of a negative old, right? So I'm not even gonna offer this to you because this is too good for you. This is like, you know, playing hard to get. When we were all dating, when we were younger, the girls played hard to get, so we wanted them more, right? Human nature, oh man, this person's got something pretty cool, but they're not gonna give it to me. Bob's either gonna think, oh yeah, you know, you're right, I'm not interested, nick off. But I told him that, hey, you're not interested, so there's no issue there. Or he's gonna say, hey, why wouldn't you think I'd be interested in losing weight without giving up chocolate? I'd love to lose weight, but I just don't want to give up chocolate. I say, oh, okay, well actually, I can help you, thank you. So first of all with Bob, if he's gonna be negative, you're gonna say, hey Bob, I know this isn't for you. So either don't eat my head off, or I'm gonna play hard to get and you're gonna suddenly want it more. But because this isn't for you, would you know anyone who actually could be interested? Because then if Bob's a half decent bloke, he's gonna say, well, you know what? My brother actually might be interested. And I'm happy, like, I'll send you, like, here's his number, you can give him a message, right? So you immediately start tapping in and you're asking for referrals without just saying, hey Bob, can you send me the name of anyone who wants to lose weight? That's not gonna work. If you say, hey Bob, I know you're not interested, but a group of friends and I, we're working with people who want to lose weight without chocolate, without giving up chocolate. Or we're working with people who want to have 5-star holidays without the budget. Or they want to clean their house without the chemicals. Or whatever your offer is. I know it wouldn't interest you, but do you know of anyone who is interested in something like that? No worries if not, just thought I'd ask. We always finish with no worries if not, just thought I'd ask. We take away that energy and the emotion, right? All you need to do is you just need to repeat the direct and indirect ask 100 times. And I guarantee you'll have more than 10 customers. If you have a great offer, you spend a little bit of time, okay? Spend a bit of time sharpening your axe, make sure you have that great offer, because this is what people are gonna buy. Things go wrong when people just jump straight into here and just vomit all over. And we're, oh my goodness, like, blah, blah, like you've got to look at this thing and this scientist and this prize and this like trophy and like this, you know, all this stuff, right? And this molecule and this thing. that's when we go wrong. Sharpen your axe, okay? Get that offer, get it sounding really cool. Reach out to your upline, say, hey, what do you think about this offer, what it is? Write out your list, that'll take 10 minutes. And then we do the direct and the indirect ask, and we do it 10 times a day. I guarantee you'll have more than 10 customers again if you follow that process, okay? We just need to reach out. And then again, as I said, last thing, so if you directly reach out to John, he's like, actually, no, I'm not interested, say, hey, no worries, thanks for being honest. Do you know of anyone who could be? I won't bother you again in the future, but just do you know of anyone, while we're here, do you know of anyone who could be interested in, losing a dress size before summer, or whatever it is, okay? So guys, pretty simple, right? I hope it's pretty simple. I know it can be overwhelming, but we just break it down into the 3 steps. We create our offer, we write the list, we do our preparation, okay? Preparation is the key to success. And then we go out and we just send consistent messages and consistent offers throughout our first 10 days. We're gonna have people say, you know what, I would love that. I would love that, I would love that, I would love that. Then you send them the tool, you send them your company video, you send them to your team's Facebook group, you get them on the 3-way call with your sponsor, whatever it is that your team does from there, okay, however you wanna send them that information, the company website, etc., whatever it is. But we just need to repeat that process. Do not count the days you spend in network marketing. Count the offers that you send, because that is the one thing that you can control. In network marketing, we do not get paid by the day, we do not get paid by the hour. We get paid by the value that we bring, okay? The people that we help. And if we help more people solve more problems, we make more money. So if you want 100 customers in your first 10 days, I wouldn't recommend it because it's going to be overwhelming. But if you want it, just send 100 messages a day, okay? Get 10 customers every day for your first 10 days. Not recommended because you'll get overwhelmed trying to help 100 people at once, okay, and blow your head up. But it is just a repetition of this process, okay, doing the income producing activities, and you repeat this process and you send offers and you'll have great success. So guys, if that helps, let me know. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you've got value out of this. Okay, if you're looking for a little bit more help with exactly how to script and word your offer, or exactly how to script and word your direct and indirect ask, you need a little bit more help with that. There's a way to supercharge your offer too, which is kind of really cool to really just give it that little bit more pop as well. You can click a link below, you get a free copy of my book. Just follow the links below, you'll get a free copy of my book, and I go through the process, the script and the template to create your offer and your direct and indirect ask. You can grab yourself a copy of that. That'll help you. Otherwise, guys, until the next video, I hope this helps and we'll see you soon. Bye.